All right. Hey, Jonny here from Nasty Hog. Today in the Hog Pen, I'm going to show you how to install our one-touch latch kit systems in our 2014 to 2023 standard lids and bags. Let's get to it. All right, after you've opened your kit, I like to lay everything out to make sure all your parts are accounted for. You're going to have 2 latch mechanisms, 2 locking keys with the screws, 2 handles, 2 O-rings for these handles with their screws, hinges, latch covers, 2-way tape, and reflectors. 4 rubber grommets, 4 saddlebag support cushions, 4 latch strikes, and all your machine screws to mount your latch strikes to your bags. You're also going to find 2 weather seals to seal the lids to the bags, and your tethers for your bags lids with their support straps. All right, so we're going to start with the throttle side lid. What I like to do is take it out of the bag, inspect it, make sure you're happy with your product before going further with your installation. I set that down. What I like to do also is help protect the workplace surface. I flip the bag inside out. It just helps with extra padding and protecting your painted surface. So now you're going to take your throttle side latch mechanism, all right? Only goes in one way. You're going to slide it in here underneath, get your holes lined up, and get it in place. You'll see that snap. You're going to grab 4 ABS screws, which are Phillips. You're going to get these started. Don't crank them in all the way yet. And once you have them all in place, you can go ahead and tighten them right up. Next, I'm going to be mounting the hinge to the lid. As you can see here, there's a knockout in the hinge itself, and there's a finger tab. Little tab sticks out right here. This to ensure that you have this on the right way. Slides down in there, your holes line up. You're going to grab 2 of your ABS screws. You're going to start them by finger. Okay, and you're going to snub them up. So next we're going to install our latch cover. These 3 tabs here need to line up with these 3, okay? You'll notice on these machine screws that they already have a little bit of Loctite on it. Now we're going to install the lock. You're going to notice here there's a little finger tab. On your throttle side, this tab has to be pointing upwards, just like so. Okay, grab 2 of your machine screws and get them started. You're going to snub these guys up. Okay. Now you're going to take a 10 mil socket and back this nut off. All right. This cable here, you'll see that there's a little tab there as well. That's why you need to make sure that you're on the right side. Take your 10 mil, tighten that up. You can see where the 2 little tabs meet up. That's what you want. All right, next up, we're going to install your handle. You're going to slide your rubber O-ring on. It also acts as a weather seal. We also need to put a little bit of Loctite on this screw. These ones are very important. You don't want to lose your handle. You won't be able to open your bag. So as you can see here, these handles are keyed and they'll only go in one way. So you just want to make sure that your flat spot is lined up with your flat spot on this side. You're going to slide that in. Okay. Now, your latch is moving. And onto the nut, bolt. You may require a smaller Phillips screwdriver for this one. And this one you're going to snug right up, just like so. And now we can test our key. So your key, quarter turn, ensure your handle is locked, which it is. Quarter turn back the other way, pull your key. Okay, next up, we're going to install the weather seal. What I like to do is I start at this hinge point right here. You're going to peel off just a little bit of the two-way. And you work it around slowly, ensuring that it is sticking. You don't get ahead of yourself. Just a little bit at a time. This helps keep all the moisture in case you get caught in those rain days. Time. Just come back up to the end there. Sometimes you do got a little bit of a stretch. Sometimes you have a little bit too much. And you're going to lock that down. There you have it. All right, after you installed your weather seal, you're going to take your tether. You're going to notice here that there is a rough side and a finished side. You want your finished side facing up. All right, so you're going to set that down after you've slitted your support bar. Okay, there's little holes you're going to line up. You're going to take two of your ABS screws. Okay. Take your Phillips screwdriver, and you're going to line them up into these two holes here. The reason for your tether strap is to help support the lid to the bag and stop it from opening right up. Okay, last thing. We're going to install our reflector to our latch cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel one side off first. I'm going to stick it on to the actual reflector. Okay, you want to make sure it's lined up nice. All right, then you're going to peel the other side off. And you're going to take your lid and you're going to line that up in there nice. Push it in, push it down. Make sure it seals up nice. Give it a wipe. And there you have it. All right, now into the bag. So you've taken your bag out, flipped your Nasty Hog bag inside out, laid it on your table. What I'm going to do first is install the bottom support cushion here. So what you want to do is you little nipples here, you're going to push up through these holes. Okay, so your tabs are pushed through here. You want to keep pressure on the bottom, pushing out. Get a pair of pliers. And you're going to squeeze and push until it pops through. Keep the pressure on the bottom and just work it in. Okay, do the same again. Those tabs through. And there you go. All right, next up is your rubber grommets. Thin side is going to go onto the inside of the bag. So what you want to do here is you're going to put the thin side through and you kind of give it a little bend to get it started. All right, and you kind of just work your way around. You twist it and work it. And then if you flip it up, you just basically use your finger and you pull the rest through. Reason for these is it helps stop with vibration on the bag to the frame where it is mounted. Just kind of work it around. Okay, I'm gonna flip it up. All right, so now onto your latch strikes. You're gonna take 4 machine head screws. The latch strike goes on the inside of the bag. You're going to line your holes up. You're going to snub all these up. Just be sure to get all 4 started loosely before you tighten them all in. And there it is. We're ready for the lid. Okay, so now that your bottom cushions are in, your side grommets are in, your latch strike is in, we are going to now attach the hinge to the bag. Okay, so required to mount that, you're going to need 3 small machine screws and 1 longer one. Your longer machine head screw is going to go towards the front of the bag. You're going to get all 4 started first, just to ensure that they are lined up. So you get your 2 center ones started. Okay. You're going to put the other short one in the back. You're going to remove this in order to install your tether strap. Your longer machine head screw goes up to the front here. You can see that the ABS is a lot thicker, so you're required obviously a longer screw. Once you're sure that those have started, and you're in a line, you can go ahead and tighten up your center ones. And now that all 4 are in, started. And you're going to back out these 2 now. And you bring your tether strap over. So what I've done is now I've pushed my screws through the fabric here on your tether strap and through your support strip here. And now I'm going to place those down inside. And we're going to tighten them right up as well. And there it is. Lid and bag, ready to be mounted on the bike. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And you can always stay up to date with us at Nasty Hog. Stay nasty, my friends.